Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, May 11, 2025. Your desire to expand your horizons on a personal level is strong. The need to escape your regular routine is pronounced today, whether it's on physical or mental levels. If you are tied to some duties or tasks that can't be avoided, try to shake up the routine a little so that you don't feel like you're caught in a rut or loop. As the day advances, and something can remind you to apply the brakes. A delay, responsibility, or some disapproval can emerge that prompts some rethinking of certain details. Ultimately, this is good for you, as frustrating as it may feel at the moment. It may be time to slow down and pace yourself. Our beloved Jupiter is orbiting in a fellow sign. This will bring you an even further level of charm, magnetism, and beauty. Jupiter is known as our great benefic and delivers our most abundant blessings and fortune to us in life. It also amplifies all of the themes that the zodiac sign in which it orbits represents. Gemini is deeply tied to communication, learning, and digital interactions, so the human collective will see all of this become more present in our lives. If single, be sure to put yourself there and meet people who have similar interests as you. Just because this person is your boss doesn't give them the right to be bossy. Protect your self-respect and reputation and appeal to their vanity. Feed their ego, but don't take them seriously. All your hard work will pay off eventually, and today you get a glimpse of the reward. The discipline you have been adhering to in terms of your physical fitness routine ought to show you some positive results. But mostly it's an inner satisfaction you feel. Discipline helps keep you poised for inspiration. Today you may find the wind is at your back. Don't sit down for a breather, but do enjoy the fresh gust of positive reinforcement. Try to wrap things up as much as possible today. With the help of the vibration that's in the air, you shouldn't find it too difficult. This is the time to clear your slate and to feel great about having done so. Tomorrow brings the beginning of a new cycle, and with this, you don't want to have to spend your time catching up. That is what this day is for, so have at it. Chances are, you'll have things all tucked away before you know it. With no planetary activity in your sector of adventure, travel, earning and discovery, in its own right the moon's monthly visits are a valuable chance to keep the spirit of adventure alive. However, a friendly aspect to Pluto, in his early days in retrograde motion in Aquarius today, and to Jupiter, just as he moves into his final month in a playful and creative part of your chart, will be personally empowering. The playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence will be powering up as you move into the weekend. Meanwhile, ahead of a full moon in your career sector early next month, this will make it easier to heed the professional god's call to hold back. Venus has already spent an extraordinary amount of time in your communication sector, including the nearly 2 months she had spent here before retrograding back out at the end of March. Normally here for just 24 days, Venus won't leave and wrap up her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice for another 4 weeks, with the next few days a chance to work with Mercury, the planet of communication, before he leaves. Gemini, today brings insight in unexpected ways. Your quote of the day: listen between the lines. Your color of the day is lemon yellow, fresh and perceptive. Lucky numbers: 3, 8, 12. A question lingers, don't rush the answer. A conversation could take a surprising turn, in a good way. Your wit helps soften a tense moment. Keep your mind open, but your heart guarded with care. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 11, 2025. If you're here, it's not by accident. Sometimes, even the smallest nudge, a scroll, a click, a quiet moment of curiosity can open the door to something we didn't know we needed. This is your invitation to pause, breathe deeply, and tune in to your inner voice. Let the messages from today's cards be a gentle guide for wherever you are on your journey. The cards drawn for today are the Magician, Page of Cups, 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and Judgment. These 5 come together to create a powerful narrative about stepping into your personal magic, staying resilient, nurturing what matters, and listening closely to your inner call. We begin with the Magician, which is such a brilliant card to kick off today's energy. It reminds you that you have more tools, skills, and personal power than you sometimes give yourself credit for. This card is about creation. It says, what you imagine can be real, as long as you're willing to focus and act. Maybe there's something you've been dreaming about, a new project, a lifestyle shift, a different direction for your life, but you've been wondering whether you're truly equipped for it. The Magician answers that with a confident yes. You have what you need, or you'll find it when you begin. It's about making the first move, trusting that the rest will unfold. Following that is the Page of Cups, a card filled with creative, emotional curiosity. This energy brings sweetness and openness. It's the part of you that's still in love with wonder. Maybe it's that moment when you hear a song and feel instantly transported. Or when you get lost in a conversation and realize how deeply you care. The Page of Cups says, stay open. Let yourself feel what's real today. Even if it's vulnerable, even if it's unfamiliar. This is a beautiful time to explore your emotional truths, and to trust your intuition. You might get an unexpected message, or feel called to express something. Don't brush it off. Let your heart lead a little more today. Next comes the Nine of Wands, a card of resilience. This one often shows up when you've been doing the work, when you've been showing up day after day, even when it's been hard. And maybe you're feeling it lately, that fatigue, the sense of, how much longer? But this card is your reminder that you're closer than you think. You're in the final stretch. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to need a breath. But don't give up. Rest, yes. Regroup, absolutely. But keep going. You've built so much already. Let that fuel you rather than weigh you down. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, bringing in grounded, nurturing energy. This queen is the ultimate reminder to care for yourself the way you care for others. She doesn't just survive, she cultivates. She builds lives that are sustainable, meaningful, and warm. Today's a great time to check in with your foundations. Are your daily routines feeding you or depleting you? Are you making space for nourishment, not just productivity? Even simple things, a good meal, a clean space, a kind word to yourself can be acts of empowerment. Take time to root down and remind yourself what stability feels like. And finally, Judgment arrives with a deeper calling. This card speaks to awakenings, decisions, and purpose. It's not about judgment in the harsh sense, it's about clarity. A realization. A moment when you look at your life and ask, am I living in alignment with who I truly am? You might feel something rising within you now, an urge to speak your truth, to change course, or to finale. Why act on something your soul has been whispering about for a long time? Judgment says, listen. It's time to rise to meet your own potential, to move forward with awareness and self-trust. Altogether, these cards create a moving and dynamic message. Today holds the spark of possibility, the softness of emotional growth, the grit of perseverance, the wisdom of self-care, and the soul-level pull toward transformation. If any part of you has been waiting for a moment to begin, to reconnect, to recommit, this could be it. Trust what you're feeling. Trust what you're building. And trust who you're becoming. Now I want to hear from you. Which card or message resonated most with you today? Have you been sensing a new beginning, or working through a moment that's tested your strength? Have you been feeling a quiet call to something more? Drop a comment and share your thoughts, your experiences, or even your intentions for the day. When we speak our truth, we create space for others to feel seen and supported too. Remember, you are not behind. You are not broken. You are in process, and that process is sacred. Keep going, you've got this.